Regarding the exercise videos, what do you suggest we start with? There are 4 videos in the classroom. Well, I like to, I want people to walk every day, for sure. But I definitely feel like walking is not sufficient exercise. And it's always best to use the whole body, because the more parts of the body that you use, the different parts of the body that you're using, each muscle group is burning extra calories for you. So by activating more muscle groups and doing all the exercises, the bench, the overhead, the pull downs, the rowing up, the pull together, is all great stuff to do everything. But it's for your health. It's always great to exercise your hips, your thighs, and your stomach and your back, even better than your arms. So we want to do core and legs the most. So a good place to start is walking and doing chair squats, and then side to side motions is the best exercise to do every single day, to really start with that. And the chair squats means I'm just going to stand up in the chair and sit back down again, and stand up and sit back down again. And do that like every hour, do that like 10 or 20 times. And when I stand up now, when I go to sit back down again, I'm just going to touch the chair lightly and not get my weight all the way back on the chair, but come back up again with not sitting my weight all the way down on the chair. I'm just touching the chair as a measuring device and leaning forward and coming back up again. So in other words, what I'm saying is to exercise frequently throughout the day. And then take a break in the afternoon and do some stomach twists and crunches, and do some back lifts, and use the exercise I'm teaching you to incorporate as much exercise as frequently as you can. And, a lot of people don't have time or the physical ability to walk miles and miles and miles. So walk, for 5 or 10 minutes, and then a couple hours go by, walk again for 5 or 10 minutes. Do whatever you can do as frequently as you can. And as you probably know, I emphasize side-to-side motions, where you're stepping out to the side and stepping back across, and stepping out to the other side and stepping back across, and shuffle step out to the side and come back to center, and shuffle step, come back to center, and jog crossing over to the side and stop and come back to center, and jog crossing over to the side and stop and come back to center. So try to do those side-to-side motions as much as you can. Going side, stop, side, stop, stepping across, stepping to the side, stepping to the cross, stepping to the side, stepping behind, stepping to the side, stepping behind, stepping to the side. So try to do all these stepping motions, jogging, sideways, like I'm jogging across, stepping, jogging across to the side and stopping, jogging across the other way and stopping, jogging across the other way and stopping with putting the other foot in front and the side foot to the side. Because when people break a hip and fall down later in life, they always fall sideways. They never fall forward or backwards. They break the hip because they fall sideways, and you have to develop the proprioception and the ability to move, to stop yourself, stop your momentum, and push back to center. So moving sideways fast and coming back to the middle, and moving sideways, coming back to the center is the place to start. I want you to do that as much as you can. So I have a lot of exercises in the classrooms, and go through them and pick out the exercises that you can do comfortably. And do as many different types of exercises as you possibly can, because the more body parts you utilize, the more weight you're going to lose and the healthier you're going to be. A recent study came out 2 weeks ago, and here's what the study showed. It showed that people who walk or run don't live as long, and people that running or walking made for longer lifespan, and exercising with weights and pulleys and cables and machines also had beneficial effects on lifespan, but moderately. The most beneficial effects on lifespan, 40% more lifespan extension than either walking or jogging or exercising with weights, is people who combine both of them, who did walking and running and exercising with weights, demonstrating that even though one type of exercise is good, the best for longevity is to do a lot of different types of exercise and to do both. And that's what we're doing here on Nutritarian Diet and Nutritarian Program. We're using a wide variety of most protective foods. And we're also using a wide variety of most protective exercises. We're doing Nutritarian exercise, so we're not just walking, right? And I always say, it's like I'm always make this stupid statement, really silly. It doesn't make it, but it's true. It's that, and you should be able to make the statement, some of these statements that you should memorize this and be able to say these statements. And here's the statement. A diet that's healthier is healthier than one that's less healthy. Isn't that the most silliest, ridiculous statement? A diet that's healthier is healthier than one that's less healthy. Wouldn't that be, of course, everybody know that? But no, everybody's trying to convince you that it's better or just as good to eat a diet less healthy. And you don't have to be that strict. And you don't have to, and just baby step your way into it. And blah, blah, blah. Everybody's trying to convince you not to eat so healthy. That's not in your best interest. It's your best interest to eat perfectly healthy. Why should you put anything into your mouth that sabotages your ability to be happy and healthy as person you can? Why should you put anything into your mouth that's not in your best interest? Because you're not enjoying food or living life better with more happiness because you're eating more unhealthy food. And hell, we're enjoying our delicious mango desserts and delicious dressings as much as anybody else is enjoying their junk food. You're not enhancing your enjoyment of life by committing suicide with food. You're decreasing your enjoyment of life because you're destroying your brain function and you're destroying your ability to fully be the creative and passionate, excited and happy you. You're ruining your brain because when you age your body, you age your brain.